The lymphatic system is a really, really important system in the body because it travels around collecting up all of the toxins and the excess fluid so that our body can get rid of it. So when the system gets bogged down, it can cause pain, but it can also cause us to feel really, really crappy. It can mean that our immune system goes below par, and it can lead to symptoms like brain fog, where we just feel a little bit just really out of sorts, wading through treacle, etc. And nobody wants to be there. So we need to look after our lymphatic system. Now, Dr. Perry Nickelston, who is my mentor that taught me about the lymphatic system, came up with a brilliant routine that is really, really easy called the Big Six. Now, the Big Six are 6 junctions in our body where there is a big crossover of lymphatic movement, and that's where we can tend to have congestion when those hubs get too busy or too bogged down. There are 3 different techniques that we are going to do at each of the Big Six junctions. We're going to do a brushing technique, a tapping technique, and a circular technique, and that will be clockwise and anti-clockwise. And we can do at least sort of 10 seconds on each point, and if we can do longer, then brilliant. The first place that we have to start whenever we have a lymphatic protocol going on is right here at the collarbone. Now, that is because this is our main drainage point of the lymphatic system. It is our thoracic duct. So if there is blockage anywhere and we haven't opened up the main gate that actually drains the whole system, then all of that fluid that we've moved will actually just pile back down to where it's come from, and that leads to swelling, and we get the sort of swollen ankles or swollen hands at our extremities, or even a puffy face. So here's the protocol. We start on the collarbone, we brush, we tap, and we circle. The next one we're going to come to is the neck. This drains the face and the brain lymph, so we definitely want to pay attention here. Coming behind the ears, we're brushing down towards the clavicle, our collarbone, we tap, and then we circle both ways. And once we've opened that lymph node, we then pull gently down towards the open duct below it. So getting that flow of lymph going. The next place, number 3, is the armpits. Now here, if you can do monkeys, then brilliant. You can monkey. And if that's difficult, you can do one at a time. This is why it's really, really good to do it in the shower. You might find it's easy just as you're washing, just to do it as part of your wash. I'm going to tap in here. And then we circle and circle. And then we pull upwards towards the thoracic duct to the open gates above. The next one is in the abdomen area. We're going to pull through from the side of the abdominals first, the obliques. We're going to pull through to the front, and then we're going to brush here, tap. And then when we circle here on the abdomen, we're going to apply a little bit of pressure here because the nose is just a little bit deeper in that abdominal fatty tissue. So we're just going to push a little bit deeper here to get that moving. And then of course we pull up towards the nose above at the thoracic duct. Cool. Number 5. Now number 5 is our inguinal area. This is where we sit. So we get a lot of congestion in here because it's where we naturally are kind of scrunching up that space and causing congestion. So you definitely want to pay attention here. This can be a place where our hip pain is coming from, is the lymph node. So definitely wants to improve the flow of lymph through this area. And then pulling up towards the open duct above, which is in the abdominals area. And then last but not least, another one from sitting is the bend in our knees. So you're literally going to get in the fold behind the bend of the knees if you were sitting down on a chair. And we rub, tap, and circle. There we go. Now, once you have got all of the gates open, there's one final thing that you need to do, which is to get that flow moving. The lymphatic system doesn't actually have a pump of its own, so it relies on muscle contraction and it relies on the other systems of the body to push it round, like the circulatory system and the blood flow going around our body. So to do that, we can literally just bounce. Keeping our toes on the floor, we can just bounce our heels up and down, and it gets the muscle contracting in the calf muscles. It gets the blood flowing, and with that, the lymph. So do not forget that. There we go. So that is how to get your lymph flowing every single day. Really super simple. Dr. Perry Nickelston's Big Six. Let me know how you get on.